Hey you beautiful people, I am back again with this look. I love this look a lot because this is a complete matte look and this has this gorgeous cut crease eyes with a lot of shimmer, or I could say a lot of glitter, and this is an ultra glamorous look. So let's begin with the products that I have used today. For the face, I have used foundation Urban Decay Naked Weightless Ultra Definition foundation in the shade 3.0, and I have mixed it up with all nighter and waterproof makeup, and this is in shade 4.0. And the palettes I have used are H&M Smokey Essentials and Tarte. And for the concealer, I have used Nars Ginger. To warm up my face a little bit, I have used Givenchy Sweet Caramel. So let's begin. And the first shade that goes on the brow bone is from the Essentials from H&M Smokey Essentials, and that's the white shade from it. And the next shade that goes on the crease line is from Tarte in Bloom palette, and it's called Jet Setter. I have used this fluffy brush for this, fluffy blending brush basically for this, and this goes right on the crease line just like this. As you can see, it's a pretty easy look. Keep blending and keep pulling it out towards the tip of the eyebrows, actually, just like this, giving that ultimate cat eye effect. Just like this. Keep pulling it out. The next shade that I'm using is from the H&M palette, and it's a bit of a concrete shade, and this goes right over the crease line too, with a small blending brush actually. Just like this, as you can see. Keep blending and keep pulling out, diffusing it in the first shade that I've used from the Tarte palette, just like this. Next, I'm using this black from the shade from the same palette, and using a very thin and flat brush. Basically, I'm just drawing a line on the crease line, just like this, following the natural design of my crease line, I could say, and going towards the tip of my eyebrows. As you can see, I'm going to show it a bit more clearly. Basically, I'm just making a V towards the end by just flicking it up towards the eyebrows, just like this. You can see I have just created a V towards the end, and then I'm going to darken it some more towards the tear duct area. But make sure you do not join. Just leave a little bit of space towards the tear duct area and darkening it some more, darkening the line some more, as you can see. It's pretty easy to do. And then I'm using the same first shade from the Tarte palette, and using the same brush, I'm just going to blend the shade inside the line that I have drawn, just like this, as you can see. Keep blending. And then I have used the second brush, the same second shade, and the same second blending brush from the H&M palette, and I'm just diffusing that shade into the line that I have drawn, as you can see. Diffusing it. Then I'm using my YSL concealer. You could use any concealer or any foundation, in fact, that you have to just cover up the lid, just like this, how I'm doing. Basically, I'm just trying to create the cut crease over here with a flat brush. Take your time, be patient, and as I said, go slow. I like to cover the entire eyelid, as well as I like to go towards the tip of the line that I have drawn, that is the V that I have drawn at the end. So I like to drag the foundation, or the concealer I could say, towards the end, so that it gives me that neat kind of effect at the end. As you can see. Make sure you use a primer before you do the eyes. I have used Urban Decay Original. This makes your eyes, the colors stand out more on your eyes. So a primer is very essential before you do any eye makeup. As you can see, I'm doing it really very slow, and I'm trying to make it more and more neater. And then I'm using this white shade from the same palette from H&M, Smokey Essentials, and this goes right over the eyelid, the entire eyelid, as you can see. I'm just tapping it on the concealer that I have used. And then I'm using this shade from the Tarte palette, and it's called Charmer, and this goes right above the previous shade that I have used from the H&M palette, just like this. You could use any white shade that you have with you, it should work perfectly. Next, I'm using this glitter by Urban Decay, and this goes right over the eyelid, just like this. Make sure you don't cross your crease line, and everything remains below the crease line, just like this. Super easy eye makeup. As you can see. Next, I'm using this gel eyeliner by Morphe, and it's called Slate, and this is the most difficult part in this whole eye makeup. The next thing that I'm using is also this liquid eyeliner by Max Factor, and it's waterproof. The reason I'm using this over the gel liner is to darken and give that more of a black effect on the eyes, so it looks ultra neat and it looks really nice and gorgeous. So as I said, this is the most difficult part, I could say, and time-consuming part, doing the wing and having a perfectly neat line on the eyes. So be patient with this too. Always build up slowly. As you can see, I have drawn a line. I'm just trying to build up from there gradually. As you can see, sometimes it's a bit difficult to work with gel lines or with gel products, as it dries up really quick. So I'm trying to make things more neater and less edgy on the eyes. Always compare the makeup to the other eye that you've done. It's very handy. And now I'm just connecting the lower lash to the upper wing that I have created. As you can see, I'm just gradually increasing and gradually going more thicker as to what I need, and this is how I do it. As I've said, this is most time consuming and tiring step, but once you're done, it's going to be really gorgeous and it's going to be really beautiful. Just like this. Then I'm going to use this liquid eyeliner by Max Factor, and I'm just going over the gel just like this, basically to darken it some more and give that black kind of effect on the wing that I'm creating. As you can see. Falsie time. Now you could just wear any of your favorite falsies. As you can see, I have mine, and then if you see any untidy edges, you just could take foundation on the brush, on a small brush, and just sweep it under just like this, just like the way I'm doing it, and this way you would just get a very smooth kind of a wing, also it's going to look very neat. The next shade I'm taking is the same concrete shade from the H&M palette, and this goes right over the lower lash line. Basically, I'm just allowing the false eyelashes to settle down a little bit, as in I'm trying to as in I'm just allowing the glue to dry up a little bit before I use my mascara. So I'm working on the lower lash line, as you can see, and I'm going really very slow and gentle on the lower lashes, and it goes just like this. And then using Charmer from the Tarte palette, I am just going to slightly highlight my tear duct area, and then using the black from the H&M palette, I'm going over the previous shade that I have used on the lower lash line, just like this, making it one complete eye look. I'm using a flat brush here, just like this. Next, I'm using this mascara by Benefit, and I'm using this on the lower lash line, and just like this. And then I'm using this pencil by H&M, and it's called Pure White, and this goes on the waterline area, just like this, as you can see. Let me show you a little bit of a close-up. So this goes right on the waterline. And then I'm using my mascara by Too Faced, and it's called Better Than Sex. You could use any of your favorite mascaras. This is the one that I'm using. And then I'm going to darken the black line that I have drawn earlier on the crease, as you can see, to just make it more defined and more neat, and just making it a little bit more viewable actually, just like this. Next I'm using is this this bronzer by Nars by Nars, and it's called Casino. And this goes right on my cheeks, on my forehead, my chin. Basically, I'm just adding that warm thing on my face. And then I'm using Bare Minerals loose powder, and this goes right on the eyes, just to brighten it up some more. And then I'm using NYX Monte Carlo, and I'm using this pencil by Urban Decay, and it's 714 actually. The name of the shade is 714. And the next thing that I'm going to use is this blush by MAC. And what is this called? This is called, I think, Scarlette. I'm going to give you each and every detail in the description box. And this goes right on the cheeks. As this is a matte finish, I'm not going to use any highlighter today, so everything is matte, leaving the eyes. So guys, I hope you like this look as much as I loved creating this for you. If you guys have liked this video, please do subscribe to my channel and like my videos for me to get more and more looks for you, which are super easy and super glamorous. I shall see you until then in my next videos. Take care. Bye bye. God bless you.